When war became industrial, war did not suddenly become larger, faster, or more destructive because humans lost control. It changed because the world itself changed. As societies transformed through industry, technology, and mass organization, war followed the same path. Conflict became something designed, planned, and produced on a scale never seen before. For most of history, war was limited by the human body. Armies moved as fast as soldiers could march. Supplies were carried by animals or people. Weapons were made by hand, slowly and individually. Even large wars eventually ended because exhaustion set in. There were natural limits. Industrialization removed those limits. When machines entered daily life, they entered warfare as well. Factories replaced workshops. Railways replaced roads. Steam power replaced muscle. Suddenly, weapons could be produced continuously, armies could be supplied endlessly, and distance stopped being a barrier. This marked a fundamental shift. Victory was no longer decided by courage or tactical brilliance alone. It depended on production, transportation, and endurance. The side that could build more weapons, move more resources, and replace losses faster gained the advantage. War became a contest between systems. Factories became strategic assets. Coal, steel, and oil became as important as soldiers. Nations that controlled raw materials gained power far beyond their borders. Economic strength became military strength. This transformation changed how leaders thought about conflict. In earlier eras, war was planned around battles. In the industrial age, war was planned around capacity. Military leaders calculated how long their nation could fight, how much it could produce, and how many lives it could afford to lose. Strategy became mathematical. Human beings became numbers. Industrial warfare introduced mass armies unlike anything before. Conscription brought millions into uniform. Training was standardized. Equipment was identical. Individual skill mattered less than coordination. Soldiers became interchangeable parts within a vast machine. This did not happen because leaders were cruel. It happened because the system rewarded efficiency. Weapons changed accordingly. Rifles replaced older firearms. Artillery became more powerful and more precise. Machine guns appeared, capable of stopping entire advances in seconds. Firepower increased faster than tactics could adapt. The battlefield transformed. Open fields became killing zones. Movement became dangerous. Defense gained advantage over offense. Wars slowed down, but casualties increased. Battles stretched from hours into months. Victory was measured in territory gained at enormous cost. Industrial warfare blurred the line between front lines and home fronts. Factories worked day and night. Railways moved troops and supplies continuously. Communication networks transmitted orders instantly. Civilians became essential to war efforts, whether they fought or not. Entire societies were mobilized. This created a new reality. War was no longer something distant. It affected daily life. Food was rationed. Labor was redirected. Propaganda shaped public opinion. Governments expanded their control to manage production and maintain morale. The state became deeply involved in everyday life. As industrial powers grew, competition intensified. Nations measured themselves against rivals not only militarily, but economically. Arms races became common. Preparation for war became permanent. Peace became fragile. The faster nations could mobilize, the more dangerous situations became. Military plans were developed years in advance. Rail schedules, supply routes, and deployment strategies were fixed. Once mobilization began, stopping it became almost impossible. War became automatic. This system created a dangerous paradox. Industrial warfare promised control and predictability, yet produced instability and fear. Because nations could fight longer and harder, conflicts became harder to resolve. Small political crises now carried enormous risk. By the early 20th century, the world was tightly connected and heavily armed. Industrial power had outpaced diplomacy. Alliances linked distant nations. Decisions made in one place affected entire regions. The stage was set. Industrial warfare did not cause World War I by accident. It made such a war inevitable once conditions aligned. When conflict erupted, it escalated rapidly. Mobilization plans were activated. Factories shifted to wartime production. Millions were sent to fight. The war that followed was unlike anything before. Battles consumed entire landscapes. Casualties reached unimaginable levels. Technology increased killing power faster than human endurance could adapt. Warfare became prolonged, exhausting, and devastating. The world learned a hard lesson. Industrial warfare could not be controlled once unleashed. It demanded total commitment. Partial effort meant defeat. Nations reorganized themselves around survival. Every resource was used. When the war finally ended, the consequences were global. Empires collapsed. Borders were redrawn. Societies were traumatized. The balance of power shifted dramatically. Yet the system that caused the war remained. Industry did not disappear. Instead, it expanded further. Technology improved. Production increased. Military studied past failures and prepared for future conflicts. The logic of industrial warfare continued. This set the stage for even greater destruction. World War II would push industrial warfare to its extreme. Entire economies were dedicated to conflict. Science was weaponized. Civilian populations became direct targets. The scale of destruction reached levels never imagined before. But these later horrors were not sudden breaks from history. They were the continuation of a process that began when industry and war became inseparable. Industrial warfare reshaped the modern world. It changed how nations formed alliances. It changed how governments controlled their people. It changed how wars began and how they ended. It introduced a new reality where conflict was no longer limited by tradition or geography. From this point forward, war was always present in planning, policy, and fear. Even in times of peace, nations prepared for conflict. Military industries continued to grow. Technology advanced with potential destruction in mind. The shadow of industrial warfare never disappeared. This is the world that emerged from the industrial age. A world where war is not an event, but a system. A system built on production, organization, and endurance. Understanding this transformation is essential to understanding modern history. It explains why wars became global, why conflicts became longer, and why the consequences became so severe. Industrial warfare did not just change how wars were fought. It changed how the world works. And once this system was created, there was no turning back.